Hello there, my Scorpio collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Scorpios. You know something, but you're not saying anything. But I think that's weighing more on your mind than what it is anybody else's. So you could be interesting dreams, some of you. This is definitely something that you're feeling. The Queen of Wands there with the Knight of Cups. I feel like you and Sagittarius, uh, you both have to be mindful of a Scorpio vibe. So I don't know what the fuck you got going on. There's the Five of Pentacles. Something isn't quite working out. You're feeling the vibe. You're feeling this vibe. I don't know if you're a religious person, spiritual person. The Seven of Swords there. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Are you dealing with a dodgy Sagittarius? Or some of you like the mindfulness of something here? This almost feels like, Scorpio, if you're going through something, you could be like, this could be a faith-based type of vibe when it comes to you. Crown on that, you got the Queen of Cups. There's the Lover's vibe. There's the Page of Pentacles. There's the Four of Pentacles. Stay very centered, grounded, and focused. Some of you watch your favorite astrologer. We are in Mercury retrograde. Something wasn't like the solution you thought it was going to be, but now I feel like you're kind of wising up to that and realizing something. Over that Page of Pentacles, there is the Three of Wands. There with the Moon vibes. This is almost given like a spooky vibe as well, Scorpio. So damn. Stay centered, grounded, and focused. Somehow maybe your moon nodes have switched up. There's still unknown energy here with regard to you. This is why it kind of has a little bit more of that ethereal type of vibe going on here with regard to you, Scorpio. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. You need far more clarity than anything else. There's the Nine of Wands. There's the Sun. So I feel like you're getting the reality of something. You're understanding something. But yet you're rather indifferent. The indifference is what makes a difference with you. Over the Eight of Pentacles, there's the Five of Swords. Some of y'all could have signed a shit contract, or some of you with regard to an option or opportunity. Something wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be. There's a lot of that illusion and confusion type vibe with regard to this as well. So this is definitely, don't stay stuck in your feels or your emotions. Especially if you're a Scorpio, maybe you have like a Pisces moon or a Pisces rising, or you got a lot of water placement with regard to your astrology. The Five of Pentacles, the Fool vibes. Some of you getting out of those stuck, stagnant sort of options or opportunities. This is like a cleansing vibe with you. I mean, for fuck's sake. Some of you, this could just be like a spiritual sort of awakening energy with you, or some of you, how you're looking at things. This is like a romantic relationship or partnership. This is like the reality of the relationship or partnership is seen. So it was more of a manipulation than it was anything else. This is going to be trusting your instincts and your intuition. I feel like you know, but yet you choose to not say anything or do anything. That's what kind of keeps you like stuck or stagnant. If this is like a business option or a business opportunity with you, somehow maybe it was a romantic sort of a work relationship or partnership. The King of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, you're going through something really interesting here. It's very personal to you. That's what makes the difference. Look at that. The Hierophant, the Scorpio, the Eight of Wands there with the Ace of Pentacles. Are you a praying Scorpio? So some of you, if you haven't taken communion, some of you could be taking communion again. Some of you with regard to like options or opportunities. There's a weird kind of ethereal vibe to this. So take what's yours and leave what's not, Scorpios. This is going to kind of be how you kind of look at things, your philosophy on things, how you trust your instincts and your intuition with regard to things. But the expectations aren't quite there. The expectations weren't quite what you thought they were. But there was like illusion and confusion energy. I don't know, Scorpios, I feel like you water signs are like stuck in the Milky Way. So there's mindful of not being overwhelmed with regard to like emotional choices or options or opportunities. So I don't know if this is a work relationship or partnership that didn't quite go the way you thought it was going to. There is definitely some manipulation with this as well. There's like positive vibes for you, but whatever this is kind of how you look at things. If you're a religious person, you could be getting back into religion. Some of you could be going back to church, taking communion. The Ace of Pentacles is given like Saint Christopher vibes. Or if you have you like to wear a cross or something like that. I feel like there's like how you kind of look at things religiously or spiritually on this, or it's given that energy of um it's some of you, it might seem a little spooky. You could be having some like really really weird sort of things with regard to you. Oh, Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Judgment vibe there with the Ten of Pentacles. There's something very shady with this energy. So I don't know your life. Make smart choices. Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Tower vibes, the Queen of Wands. There with the Nine of Pentacles. Someone didn't follow through with an option or an opportunity, and now you're realizing why. So if this is like a romantic relationship or partnership, I feel like you got taken advantage of. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, to the King of Pentacles, to the Eight of Swords. There to the Leo vibes, there to the Ten of Swords, there to the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. There is no like happily ever after with regard to this. There's way too much sort of counterbalance energy. That's what made the difference. If this is like a work situation, some of y'all definitely got taken advantage of. There was none of that happily ever after vibes here. Ooh, Scorpios. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Trust your instincts and your intuition, because I feel like some of you didn't. Definitely feels like something's weighing very heavy on your mind. So, I don't know, maybe some of y'all are going to go to confession. Some of y'all, if you're like being drawn back into like religion, I feel like this is a more of a religious vibe when it comes to you. So you could be going through something on a religious level. Some of you, with regard to that relationship or partnership, don't get played, or some of you got played. Oh, for fuck's sake. The Chariot there with the Ten of Wands. King of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Emperor vibe. There at the Three of Pentacles. Don't mix your romantic relationships or partnerships with the work that you do, or some of you, if this is like a work option or a work opportunity, it definitely didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out. Trust the vibes on something here. Some of you avoid all this messy energy. But it's a choice. It's a choice you're making. So you got the clarity that you need. But it's like the mindfulness. So who or what's weighing on your mind here? Or what's this? Some of you avoid this energy. Because some of this is just way too overly complicated. So don't let your emotions kind of overwhelm your decision making. Some of you with regard to like business options or business opportunities, because there's just way too fucking much going on here. There's way too many moving parts as well. So do watch your favorite astrologer, because there's too many things that don't quite vibe. I feel like that's what makes the difference. Especially if you're like taking communion, you're drawn to take communion again. This is kind of giving spooky vibes, so some of you could be having some weird-ass dreams, or some of you some very interesting kind of vibes. Trust your instincts and trust your intuition. Well, I want to take that because I see the 7 of Swords there, especially there at the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords, Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. What's your favorite astrologer? 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this determines everything with regard to like an option or opportunity with you. There's no shortcut vibes on this. For some of you, that's the difference. There's no shortcut vibes on this. I don't know, whatever's weighing heavy on your mind, trust the vibes on it. Trust the vibes on it. I almost feel like you're the voice of reason, Scorpio. I feel like you're the voice of reason. That's what changes everything up. So don't complicate something that shouldn't be that complicated. So some of you, this is like, it's way too complicated. It's way too complicated. You need to embody that sort of Gemini energy here, where you're kind of just doing your own thing. Is this like a work vibe with you? This feels more like work energy. But everything kind of switches the fuck up when it comes to an option or an opportunity. They're at that Page of Pentacles. You keep getting met with a lot of stuck, stagnant energy. Some of you, I feel like that's how you know it's the right vibe or it's not the right vibe. Because there's a lot of stagnant energy here. The 4 of Wands there at the Knight of Swords there to the 5 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Tower vibes to the Queen of Wands. Some of you dealing with a shady Sagittarius? Or mindful of the Sagittarius energy? The Sagittarius could almost be the voice of reason here. That could be your moon rising or Venus as well. Ooh, watch your favorite astrologer, Western Vedic. Maybe for some of you, for shits and giggles, your Chinese astrology as well. I don't know, whatever this is, you know how to make it right, so make it right. Or some of you just trusting the vibes on something. Keep it nice, simple, and uncomplicated. If this is like work related with you, maybe don't date in the workplace or compartmentalize like options or opportunities with you. Ooh, do watch your favorite astrologer. There is no like happily ever afters yet. So mindful with like options or opportunities. Nine of Pentacles is Ten of Wands. The King of Pentacles is in the Eight of Pentacles. The Leo vibe is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, there with the Capricorn vibe. There with the Seven of Cups, and there's the happiest card in the deck. Oh, wow. Stay single. Don't mix business with romantic vibes here. I feel like any sort of option or opportunity that you have, there's this sort of energy of distrust anyway. So we are in Mercury retrograde, so rules of retrograde. Four of Cups, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot vibe. The Chariot energy is in the Nine of Swords, Five of Cups. Six of Wands, Virgo, the Hangman energy, the Magician, there with the Nine of Cups. So, some of you, that isn't like the solve-all that you think something is. So, I don't know what you got going on, but mindful of the energy of it. Trusting your instincts, your intuition. I'm liking the Ace of Cups. If you're a religious person and you haven't taken communion in a while, that could be what you're doing. Some of you, if this is just like a relationship or partnership, there is just way too much. There's just like way too much. I don't know. I feel like you need to sit your ass down and pull focus on you. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Trust the vibes on something. The Sagittarius energy with you. I don't know. The Sagittarius feels like a wild card. I don't know if this is like a positive vibe with you or like the voice of reason energy with you. Or some of you dealing with two sort of separate Sagittariuses. Some of you make sure you're not being catfish or ghosted or anything like that. This is given like a ghosting vibe, but it's almost got like an eeriness to it. So, whatever the fuck your philosophies are, take what's yours and leave what's not. Do watch your favorite astrologer. I feel like this is interesting astrologically with you. Especially if you got a lot of water. Moon rising Venus, right? Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. There's way too much unknown before you make a decision on something. I feel like there's a simpler, less complicated option or opportunity, but some of you aren't really looking at the simpler sort of vibe. I feel like that's what makes the difference with you. Keep that humbleness. There's way too much smoke and mirror vibes. Catfishing, gaslighting, ghosting energy on this. There's like way too much going on. Some of you're not able to like pay attention and focus. You need more of that, like the humble type of relationship or partnership. Some of us feel like you have a choice between two. Someone here is there's way too much unknown energy with regard to options or opportunities. Keep it light, bright, airy. Some of y'all stay single. This is, we are in Mercury retrograde. Do watch your favorite astrologer, especially if you got a lot of water energy, because I feel like the water energy is like way too overwhelming. Don't let your feelings or your emotions overwhelm you. Sort of trust that energy as well, because I feel like you're feeling this sort of energy. You're almost like a helper vibe, but don't be overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, I feel like the humbler relationship or partnership is actually like the better option or better opportunity. Or whatever you use for inspiration here. So take what's yours and leave what's not here, Scorpio. This isn't going to be all y'all's vibe. Oh. Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Whatever the hell this is. You need far more clarity. So you need to be asking more questions. Who are you dealing with? What's the sort of energy? What's the vibe on something? Trusting your instincts more. Some of you, you need to be having more one-on-one conversation. Some of you keep it simple because this feels like there's way too much. But it's all like smoke and mirror type vibe. There is a spookiness to it. So that feels like the ghosting vibe. Or some of you, your intuition could definitely be like, trust the vibes on something, right? Are you a spiritual person? Maybe some of you, if you haven't taken communion in a while, this could be like the vibe with you. I feel like you have some sort of, I am feeling like the St. Christopher vibes. It's like if you wear a cross or something like that. Or whatever your religious equivalent would be. Anything else for Scorpio? I feel like what's your favorite astrologer? Some of you, I feel like this is interesting astrology. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Trusting your vibes. Maybe some of y'all, your moon nodes, or there's still so much you don't quite know yet. Capricorn, the Seven of Cups, the Sun card. You need far more clarity, options, opportunities here. The Sun clears up the smog of the Seven of Cups energy. Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess there at the Aquarius star. Make sure you're putting yourself first, focusing on what's important to you. I also feel like there's no shortcut vibes when it comes to an option or an opportunity with you. So maybe some of you are thinking about a shortcut vibe. So, if you want to be kind of lazy and complacent, I don't feel like this like the right option or opportunity with you. The clarity's coming in, but you're gonna have to focus on yourself here. So some of you are gonna have to keep doing the work. Don't want to say there's no easy solution to this or no easy kind of resolution, but some of you there's no shortcut vibes. That's what makes the difference. So you got choices or options to make. I feel like you bring the balance in. You bring the balance in. Something is definitely weighing very heavy on your heart. So some of you, that could be what's keeping you a little stuck or stagnant. I don't know. Just know everyone's expecting something. Some of you need more clarity before you make decisions. There's no shortcut vibes. So those of you, feels definitely like astrology. So what's your favorite astrologer? Especially if you got a lot of water. Some of y'all, your Vedic astrology, your Western astrology, and then maybe for shits and giggles, your Chinese astrology. Ooh, there's that like almost spooky vibe to this. So some of y'all, it's like the ghosting energy. So catfishing, gaslighting, ghosting, that should be part of your vocabulary, mindfulness when it comes to options or opportunities. Someone's making a lot of promises, but there's no like shortcut energy here. So keep doing the work. This is rather appropriate because this is given like Into the Woods vibes. Stephen Sondheim. So if you're familiar with the musical, what's your favorite song? Ooh, Scorpios. I like this for you, but damn. Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition is on point. There's just no like shortcut vibes. So you're going to have to move through this energy, make smart choices. It's actually going to be very positive energy with you. Some of y'all, I feel like you're actually going to look good and feel good because that Seven of Cups energy is given like a good moisturizing vibe. So make sure you stay hydrated, wear your sunscreen, moisturizer, all that good stuff. Ooh, look at you grow, Scorpios. Peace, love, and light.